My dear soul, have you ever felt like life is preparing something extraordinary for you? A hunch, a stirring in your spirit, like the quiet before a grand song. You've lived your days faithfully, your heart full of prayers and hopes. Some of these hopes are so old you might have grown used to their absence, tucking them away in a corner of your heart as dreams that might never come true. You look at your life, your routine, and perhaps you think you know the script, that the days will follow predictably, with their small joys and familiar challenges. You ask me for a blessing, for a change, and in your mind, you've even pictured how that blessing should arrive. In what way? Through whom? You expect a straight and clear path, and that's exactly why I needed to interrupt your routine today, to deliver an urgent message from above. What's about to happen in your life will amaze you. What I'm going to show you next can transform your life, because it's not just an answer to your prayer. It's a complete overturning of your expectations. The blessing I've prepared for you won't arrive the way you pictured it. It won't follow the script you wrote. It won't come through the front door you've been watching so anxiously. I am a God of infinite creativity, and I delight in doing things in ways that leave my children amazed, with eyes shining in wonder and hearts overflowing with gratitude. You've been waiting for a gift in a pretty neatly tied box, but I'm about to remodel your whole house, to redecorate your soul with colors you didn't know existed. What's coming isn't a small adjustment. It's a complete turnaround from above. A twist in your story that will make you look back and understand why every door closed, why every seeming delay was necessary. Before we continue this message, write this word of faith in the comments. I am open to the blessings God has prepared for me. By doing this, you're giving your own heart permission to let go of control and to receive the unexpected, the extraordinary, the surprising. Now, continuing the message, I want you to prepare not for what you asked for, but for something infinitely greater. I want you to start looking around with the eyes of an explorer, for I'm beginning to drop hints of my surprising plan. Things that seem unrelated will start to line up. Unexpected people will cross your path. Ideas that never crossed your mind will start to sprout in your spirit. Don't try to understand everything with your logic. Just observe. Just trust. The Master of Masters is composing a new symphony for your life, and the first notes are already beginning to play. My precious child, for you to embrace the surprise I have for you, it's essential that you understand who I am. I don't operate by human logic. Your ways are like paved roads, seeking the shortest and most predictable route between 2 points. My ways are like a river. The river doesn't follow a straight line. It goes around mountains, dips into valleys, slows down across plains, but it always, unfailingly, reaches its destination, the sea, and along the way it brings life wherever it goes, watering lands a road would never touch. What you've seen as detours in your life, as delays or obstacles were in fact me, the river of life, going around a mountain of difficulties that would crush you, or dipping into a valley so you could gain a lesson that wasn't on the straight path. You pray for patience, and you expect me to magically instill it in you. But I present you with a situation that demands your patience so you can practice it and make it your own. You pray for faith, and I allow a circumstance where the only way out is to trust me blindly. My answer isn't always the destination, but the path that transforms you into the person capable of living in that destination. The surprise that's coming for you is the result of all these twists and turns. It's richer, deeper, and more meaningful because of the path you've traveled. It's not just a blessing, it's a trophy, a testament to your perseverance and my faithfulness. There's something very important I want you to understand now. Your biggest limitation is your own imagination. You ask me according to what you know, what you've seen, but I am the God who does infinitely more than all we ask or imagine. The surprise I prepared is beyond the limits of your imagination. That's why you didn't see it coming. That's why it will leave you speechless. Now, before we continue this message, write in the comments, I trust the Lord. By doing this, you're declaring that you trust the river, even without seeing the sea, that you trust the artist, even seeing only the first strokes on the canvas. It's an act of surrender that gives me the freedom to create my masterpiece in your life. If this message touched your heart and you wish to support this mission, Click Super Thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Continuing, stop trying to predict my next steps. Relax. Enjoy the ride. A surprise is a gift that can only be truly appreciated when you don't know what's inside the box. I'm taking care of the details. I'm coordinating the times and seasons. Your only task is to keep your heart open and your eyes peeled. Not for what you expect to see, but for what I choose to show you. And I promise, what I'm going to show you will be much better. My blessed child, where will this surprise come from? How will it appear? Here's one of the most beautiful parts of my plan. It will come from where you least expect it. You've been staring fixedly at a single door, praying for it to open. But with all your attention focused there, I'm quietly building a magnificent bridge right beside you, one that will lead you to a much higher and more promising place. God's surprise often comes disguised. It might appear as a problem, a situation that at first seems like a setback, a difficulty, but which, in truth, is my guiding hand redirecting your path, saving you from a danger you didn't see, and positioning you for your true blessing. How many times in your life has a door closed in your face forced you to find a way that turned out to be infinitely better? Embrace closed doors. They are as much an act of my love as open doors. The surprise might come through a person you underestimated or even dismissed. You expect help from important people, from those with resources, but I delight in using the humble, the unlikely, to show my glory. A word of wisdom might come from a child. Practical help might come from a neighbor you barely spoke to. Keep your heart open to everyone. I hide treasures in earthen vessels. The surprise might come from within yourself. I'm about to awaken a gift, a talent, a passion that's been dormant in you for years. Something you considered just a hobby or a distant dream. I will breathe life into that seed, and it will grow and become a source of joy, purpose, and even provision in a way that will surprise you. Your greatest treasure might not be outside, but buried in your own garden. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you've been waiting for is in this verse, Ephesians 3:20, which says, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us." Ponder this truth. The power that will bring your surprise isn't just in the heavens. It's already at work within you. Type "I receive this message and am blessed" in the comments, and send love and protection to someone you care about, affirming that God's power is also active in their life. If this message resonated with you, show your support with a big thank you and help share this message of hope. Before we go on, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. Subscribing keeps you connected to the insights I have for your path. Now back to the message. So, broaden your perspective. Stop looking only at the expected source. My provision is like rain. It can come from any direction. Look at your problems with fresh eyes, asking, "Lord, what opportunity is hidden here?" Look at the people around you with fresh eyes, asking, "Lord, who do you want to use to bless me today?" And look within yourself with fresh eyes, asking, "Lord, what treasure do you want to uncover in me now?" By doing this, you become a partner in my surprise, a seeker of the sacred, ready to find my hand in the most unexpected places. My beloved soul, for your heart to truly be ready to receive the surprise I've prepared, there's one crucial step you need to take. You need to empty your hands. You can't receive a wonderful new gift if your hands are clenched, holding tightly to old things. And what are these old things? They are your rigid expectations, your detailed plans, and most importantly, your past disappointments. Your hands are full of should-have-beens. That relationship should have worked out. That opportunity shouldn't have slipped away. My life should be in a different place right now. Each of these thoughts is a stone you're holding, and their weight keeps you from reaching out to receive what I have for you today. Surprise requires an act of surrender, an act of letting go of control, an act of trusting that my plan, even if mysterious, is infinitely better than yours. Surrender isn't passivity. It's not giving up. It's the smartest exchange you can make. You hand me your limited plans, and I hand you my limitless purposes. You hand me your black and white vision of the future, and I hand you my vibrant color version. To make this exchange, forgiveness is the key. You need to forgive the past for not meeting your expectations. You need to forgive the people who didn't play the role you assigned them in your script. And most importantly, you need to forgive yourself for not being the person you think you should have been. You did the best you could with what you knew. And every detour, every mistake was used by me in building the path that brought you to this very moment of insight. In the comments, list the people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Visualize each one, send them love, and say, "I forgive you," and set you free. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and release anxiety. By forgiving and letting go, you're creating a sacred space in your life, an empty space, and it's in this space that my surprise can land and unfold. Your unexpected blessing needs room to grow. Don't suffocate it with yesterday's clutter. Imagine you're holding an old, crumpled, torn map. You stubbornly follow it, even though it's leading you in circles. I'm beside you, offering you a celestial GPS, with satellite images and the most beautiful route ever planned. But to take the GPS, you first need the courage to let go of the old map. Let it go. Let go of the need to understand everything. Let go of the need to be in control, and see what happens when the God of surprises takes the lead. My precious soul, now that your heart is opening and your hands are emptying, let me give you a glimpse, just a flash, of the nature of the surprise to come. It won't just be a single event. It will be a cascade, a chain reaction of blessings that will start within you and spread through every area of your life. The first and deepest surprise will be a restoration in your very soul. You've been feeling tired, perhaps a bit worn down by life. My surprise will begin with a renewal of your joy, your hope, and your passion for life. I will rekindle lights within you that you thought had gone out forever. You'll feel more alive, more vibrant, more you than you have in many years. People will look at you and say, "What happened to you? You look different, lighter, brighter." And you'll smile, knowing that my surprise has begun to blossom from the inside out. From this inner renewal, the cascade will extend to your relationships. Where there was tension, I will bring surprising understanding. Where there was distance, I will build bridges of reconciliation. Hearts that were closed to you will open in unexpected ways. You'll experience a new level of love, connection, and harmony in your family and friendships. Your home, which may have been a place of worry, will become an oasis of peace and laughter. The cascade will continue and touch your purpose. You may have thought your most productive days were behind you. Prepare to be amazed. I'm about to give you a new mission, a new task that won't be a burden but a source of immense fulfillment. It might be something you never imagined yourself doing. I will use your wisdom, your experience, and your gifts in a new and impactful way. You'll discover that your greatest legacy isn't in what you've already done, but in what you're about to begin. And yes, the cascade will also reach your practical needs. Where there was lack, I will bring abundance from sources you can't foresee. Where there was worry, I will bring provision that will leave you secure and at peace. My surprise is complete. It touches spirit, soul, and body. It's a 360-degree restoration, not a patch but a complete overhaul. It's not a gift but an inheritance. Your life is about to become a living testament to my ability to take what is ordinary and make it extraordinary. What seemed like an end to the story was in truth just the close of a section. And the next part, my daughter, is the best of all. My blessed soul, given the promise of such a grand surprise, what should your stance be? How do you prepare for the unexpected? Your role isn't passive, but one of active anticipation. I want you to become a partner with me in this unfolding of wonders. The first attitude of a partner is spiritual alertness. I want you to wake up each morning not with the mindset of just another day, but with the curious question, "Lord, where will your surprise be for me today?" And then, go through your day with the eyes of your heart wide open. Look for me in the small details, in a stranger's kindness, in an unexpected solution to a minor issue, in a feeling of peace that suddenly envelops you. Start recognizing and celebrating these mini surprises. They are the appetizers, the clues I leave to prepare your palate for the main feast that's coming. The second attitude is anticipatory gratitude. Instead of waiting until the big blessing appears to thank me, start thanking me now. Say, Father, I don't know exactly what you're doing or how, but I thank you for the wonderful surprise that's already on its way. I thank you for your faithfulness and your creativity. Gratitude is an act of faith that opens the heavens. It creates a spiritual atmosphere of openness around you, drawing in and speeding up the fulfillment of my promises. A grateful heart is fertile ground, where my miracles love to grow. The third attitude is listening to small nudges. During this time of waiting, I'll give you little prompts from my spirit. The urge to call someone, the idea to tidy up a part of your home, the willingness to forgive a minor slight. Don't brush these off. They might seem small and unrelated, but it's me, the master builder, asking you to hand me the nails and screws I'll use in the grand construction of your surprise. Every small act of obedience is you saying yes to my bigger plan. Share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple, Lord, may we be ready for your surprises, can spark faith in someone's heart who had given up expecting. Watchfulness, gratitude, and obedience. That's your part. It's not a heavy burden. It's a light dance of partnership with me. It's like a child helping their parent put together a gift, full of joy and anticipation, even without understanding the whole instruction manual. I am the Father. I have the manual, and I delight in your company as I assemble the most incredible gift for your life. Your joyful expectation is the music that plays as I work. My precious soul, the surprise I'm getting ready for you has a purpose far beyond your own happiness, and understanding this will add an even more glorious dimension to everything ahead. Your surprise will become someone else's sign. Your turnaround will become the hope for someone about to give up. Your testimony will be undeniable proof of my goodness in a world hungry for good news. When my surprise unfolds in your life, it will so clearly be my doing, so far beyond logic and probability, that people around you will have no other explanation. They'll see your renewed joy, your unexplainable peace, your miraculous provision, and they'll be compelled to ask, how did this happen? And you, with a smile from an overflowing heart, will have the honor of being my storyteller. You won't need complex theology. You'll just tell what I did. I was here, waiting for this, and God did that, in a way I never could have imagined. Your life will become a living parable, an illustration of my power to transform, redeem, and surprise. Think about your family. Think about your children and grandchildren, who might be struggling with their own doubts and fears. Your miracle won't just be a blessing for you. It will be a pillar of faith for them. It will be a story they tell their children, a family legend of God's faithfulness. You're building a legacy of faith, not with words, but with your very life. Think about your community, your friendships. Your surprise will break through monotony and cynicism. It will inject a dose of wonder and possibility into the hearts of those who've grown accustomed to the ordinary. You'll effortlessly become an evangelist of hope. Your purpose in this new season isn't just to receive, it's to shine. It's to be like a city built on a hill which cannot be hidden. Your life, surprisingly blessed, will be a light guiding others out of the darkness of hopelessness. What I'm doing in you is for many. Your personal story is about to become a part of my grand story of redemption, and the joy you'll feel seeing your blessing multiply and touch other lives will, perhaps, be the sweetest part of the surprise. You'll understand that your waiting, your prayers, it all paid off, not just for you, but for all those who will be blessed through your testimony. My beloved soul, we've reached the end of our time of insight and the threshold of your time of fulfillment. The message has been delivered, the promise sealed, the stage is set. Together, we've uncovered the mystery that my answer for you will be a surprise. You've grasped that my ways are higher and that your waiting was preparation. I showed you that the blessing will come from unexpected sources and called you to empty your hands through surrender and forgiveness. You've caught a glimpse of the cascade of restoration coming over your soul, your relationships, and your purpose, and you've received your commission to live in active expectation and become a sign of hope for the world. Now, the air around you is thick with promise. The silence is pregnant with miracles. Your routine is about to be gloriously interrupted by my intervention. From my side, I assure you, my word won't return to me empty. The plan is already in motion. The pieces are already falling into place. What I promised, I will deliver. And it will be sooner, more beautiful, and with a greater impact than you can imagine. Your part, my child, is to remain in this place of faith and openness. It's to resist the temptation to go back to the box of your old expectations. It's to treat each new day as the eve of a miracle. It's to walk with the dignity of someone who knows the King of the universe is personally involved in orchestrating a surprise for your life. I want you to leave this meeting of ours with your heart racing, not from anxiety, but from holy anticipation. Let childlike curiosity take the place of skeptical weariness. Let wonder replace worry. You're not waiting for something uncertain. You're on the verge of a divine unveiling that was custom-made for you. Look to the sky, look around you, listen to your heart. The big surprise of your life is no longer a question of if, but of when. And the when is much, much closer than you think. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, "My heart is ready for God's surprise." Share your experiences in the comments, because your expectation can ignite faith in someone else's heart who needs a miracle. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.